Hey everybody, welcome back to week 4 and our final week with stability balls. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you're finding some new balance in your strength. And today we're going to do a little bit more core work, and I'm going to invite you to really challenge that core strength. Okay, so when we are coming into, most people equate core with crunches, and crunches are, they're a good way to work on specific parts of your abs. They don't necessarily, they're not the be-all and end-all of core work. So what I'm going to show you today, I want you to get creative, okay? I want you to really challenge the boundaries. And so I want you to come to where you are like almost hanging off the edge of your ball. So your lower back, we're working our core. And I know I've said this earlier in one of the videos, when we are working a specific group of muscles, the opposite muscle group is being supported by the ball. So in these core exercises we're going to do, our lower back is protected. All right, this is huge because a lot of times when people are working their core, the core tires out very quickly if it's not in good condition, and ultimately the workload then comes onto your lower back, and then people can't understand why their back hurts after a workout, and it's just a vicious cycle. So on the ball, we can make that a little easier on our lower back. All right, so your lower back is fully supported here. If you want to just come into some basic crunches, hands are going to come behind the heads, push the shoulder blades together out back and open it up. We're going to just roll ourselves onto the ball, then lift and curl, crunch. All right, so let your spine lift and lower across the shape of the ball. Press your feet into the ground. Legs are active here. Good, 2 more. Now, you can expand on this. You can reach up, pull back, reach, pull. One more. Good. Maybe you want to reach across, side to side. Bring some challenge to the balance. Work those obliques. Maybe you're just going to push out front. Curl it up, roll it back. This is a great place to add in some hand weights. So you can see how you can really play with that, all right? That is one way to get some core work in. Crunches, hanging off the side of the ball, lower back supported, feet probably closer to shoulder width apart, pressing into the ground 90 degrees at the knee, and push into the ball, all right? If you take it down onto the floor, you can come into some core work that's a little, it's probably, I hate to say that it's more effective, but I do find it more effective than static crunches. Now, in those seated crunches, if you allow yourself to get weird and wild, you can affect some great change to your core structure for sure. These particular ones are going to dig down deep into that core, and so I'm going to invite you to come all the way down on your back. Toes are pointed here. You can, if you're not real strong in the core, bring your hands underneath your hips, and that will give you just that extra little bit of support in the core. And so in these, I like to come into big circles. So I'm going to come out to the side, I'm going to reach forward, over to the other side, round across my face, and all the way down. All right, if you take this slow enough, you are going to feel all those different areas of your core coming into work when they're called on. All right, so if you're doing them without the kickstand, that lower back stays connected to the floor at all times. Only extend as long or as low as you can keep your back connected. And then we're going to switch directions. So let's go forward the other way. Over the face, out to the side, reach it out, and around. Last one. Keep breathing. This is the biggest thing in core work, is that we need to keep breathing. All right, so my challenge for you today, everybody always hated these in studio. So your calves and ankles are on the ball, pressing down, grounding into the ball. I want you to tuck that lower back down onto the floor, and we're going to slide up. So you're just going to reach your hands, reach, release, reach. All right, you can reach overhead, pull it up, and ultimately what we're working towards here is a full pull all the way up, 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 and release. Pull it up. These used to be really easy, I promise. All the way over. And reach. Not so much. Anyways, that was your big core challenge. And Trainer Joe is a little tired today and couldn't make it happen. This is one of my favorite modalities for working out, for challenging myself. And the thing is, some days you can do it, and some days you can't. And that's perfectly normal and natural. The deal is you have to show up every day, regardless of what the outcome is going to be. Show up. Show up for you. See you next week.